Hey everyone, Terence here from Marketing with Terence. Today we're taking an honest look at the author's Forge, a new AI fiction platform that claims it can help you create complete Kindle short reads using 8 different literary voices. We're going to look at what it does, how the writing process works, the full sales funnel, the biggest pros and cons, and whether this is something you should actually consider buying. Just to be transparent, this is primarily a sales page review. I have not personally published a completed book produced by this software yet, so I'm going to separate the confirmed features from the marketing claims. Stay with me until the end because there are a few limitations and one important credit system question that you should understand before buying. At the time of review, the front-end page advertises lifetime studio access for a one-time launch price of $17. The sales page identifies 3 common problems that stop people from publishing fiction. The first is the blank page. You might have a good idea, but turning that idea into a properly structured story with believable characters and a satisfying ending is difficult. The second problem is cost. Hiring a ghostwriter can become expensive, especially when you are testing a new niche and have no guarantee that the book will sell. The third problem is what the vendor calls the AI slop trap. Generic AI can produce repetitive, inconsistent, or low-quality writing that still requires major editing. However, let me clarify something important. Amazon does not automatically ban a book simply because AI was used. KDP requires publishers to disclose AI-generated text, images, and translations. Amazon can also reject content that violates its guidelines or creates a poor customer experience. So the real risk is not simply using AI, the risk comes from failing to disclose it, publishing low-quality material, violating intellectual property rights, or uploading misleading and repetitive content. This is the main selling point that separates the author's Forge from a regular AI writing tool. Instead of giving you one generic writing engine, the platform provides 8 story architects inspired by public domain literary figures. You have Edgar Allan Poe for Gothic horror, Jane Austen for Regency romance, Arthur Conan Doyle for mystery, Bram Stoker for vampire fiction, H.G. Wells for science fiction, H.P. Lovecraft for cosmic horror, O. Henry for twist-ending fiction, and Mark Twain for humor and satire. According to the vendor, each architect includes 5 substyles, giving you approximately 40 possible writing engines. Now, the software is not literally bringing these authors back to write your book. It is attempting to reproduce recognizable techniques such as pacing, atmosphere, sentence rhythm, humor, suspense, and story structure. That is definitely a stronger marketing angle than simply saying, AI writes an ebook for you, but you still need to review the output for originality, accuracy, and consistency before publishing. The workflow appears to be straightforward. First, you answer 6 questions covering who, what, where, when, why, and how. The system then uses those answers to generate a chapter-by-chapter outline. Second, you choose how much control you want over the writing. Auto-write generates complete chapters. Co-write lets you approve the story paragraph by paragraph. AI-assisted mode allows you to write the original material yourself and have the architect polish it. That control is important. Personally, I would lean toward co-write or AI-assisted mode instead of generating an entire book without reviewing it. The third step is exporting your finished project. The sales page says the software supports EPUB, DXX, and print-ready output with as many as 25 projects running inside the dashboard. So the basic process is idea, outline, chapters, review, cover, and export, all inside one platform. The author's Forge also includes an AI cover studio. According to the sales page, it can generate a cover after you name the book, and you can choose from 4 AI art styles or a classic typography option. You can also regenerate different variations. The second feature is the KDP Compliance Wizard. It is designed to scan your manuscript for possible problems, produce AI disclosure wording, and guide you through Amazon's declaration process. This is useful, especially for beginners who may not know the difference between AI-generated and AI-assisted content. But understand that this wizard is a checklist, not an insurance policy. It cannot guarantee that Amazon will approve your book or protect your account. Amazon still holds you responsible for the manuscript cover, metadata, intellectual property rights, and overall customer experience. Also remember that an AI-generated cover must be disclosed along with AI-generated text. The business strategy behind this product is building a backlist instead of betting everything on one massive novel. The Author's Forge is primarily designed for Kindle short reads rather than 80,000-word novels. The vendor's idea is that you can create shorter, focused stories, test different niches, and gradually build a catalogue. That makes sense as a production strategy. A shorter book generally takes less time to create, review, format, and publish. But do not confuse faster production with guaranteed income. Uploading 20 or 50 books does not automatically mean those books will sell. You still need good covers, strong descriptions, effective keywords, a consistent author brand, positive reader experiences, and some type of promotion. This software may reduce the production barrier, but it does not remove the marketing barrier. The vendor presents the backlist strategy as a way to conduct lower-cost niche tests and specifically states that not every book will earn money. This comparison slide places the Author's Forge against ghostwriters, generic AI tools, and learning fiction writing from scratch. The potential advantages are clear. The entry price is lower, covers are included, the writing voices are more specialized, and the workflow is faster than hiring separate writers, designers, and formatters. But there is one detail I want you to notice. The slide says $17 once and gives the impression of unlimited books. However, the sales page says AI generation operates through a built-in credit system. It says your account includes enough credits for multiple books and that one complete book costs approximately 100 credits. That means lifetime access to the platform may not necessarily mean unlimited AI generation forever. Before purchasing additional credits or upgrades, check exactly how many credits are included, whether credits refill, and what happens after you use your initial balance. That does not automatically make it a bad deal. It is simply something the sales page needs to explain more clearly. Now, let's expose the complete funnel. The front-end version of the Author's Forge is currently listed at $17. The first upgrade is the Architect Vault expansion for $37, which adds 8 additional voices. The second upgrade is the Premium Editions Toolkit for $97, which adds more advanced formatting and illustrated edition tools. The third upgrade is the Architect Club at $27 per quarter. That is the recurring portion of the funnel and reportedly provides new voices every 3 months. If you purchased every offer, the JV page lists the maximum initial cart value as $178, followed by the quarterly recurring charge. The vendor says the $17 front end is complete by itself and that the upgrades expand your options rather than unlock required core features. My advice is to start with the front end, test the actual writing quality and workflow, and only consider an upgrade when you know exactly why you need it. Let's cover the positives. The first advantage is speed. Having the outline, drafting tools, cover generator, and exporting features in one dashboard could reduce the time required to produce a short book. Second, the story architect concept gives you more direction than a generic blank prompt. Choosing a mystery, horror, romance, science fiction, or humor engine gives the platform a clearer creative target. Third, the 3 writing modes provide different levels of control. You do not have to hand over the entire project to auto-write. Fourth, the built-in compliance guidance may help beginners remember Amazon's AI disclosure requirements. And finally, the front-end product is currently a one-time purchase rather than another monthly software subscription. At $17, there is a lot included, but the real value will depend on the quality of the generated manuscripts, the included credit allowance, and how much editing you still need to perform. Now for the limitations. First, the current version is English only. Second, it is primarily built around short fiction. It may not be the right choice if your goal is to create a massive, epic fantasy novel, a detailed non-fiction book, or a full-length 90,000-word romance. Third, this is not a one-click publishing business. You still need to guide the outline, fact-check the manuscript, remove repetition, improve dialogue, check character continuity, format the files properly, create the Amazon listing, and market the book. Fourth, the compliance wizard cannot guarantee account safety. Fifth, there is the credit system question I mentioned earlier. Finally, there may be copyright limitations when most of a book is generated entirely by AI. The US Copyright Office says generative AI output can be protected only when there is sufficient human creative authorship. Simply entering prompts is generally not enough. That is another reason to make meaningful edits and creative decisions instead of publishing untouched AI output. The vendor is also including 5 launch bonuses. These include a public domain calendar covering 2026 through 2030, a short reads niche map, a 7-day launch checklist, 50 story starters, and an author bio generator. The niche map and story starters may be especially useful for beginners who do not know what type of book to create first. And when you purchase through my link, you will also receive my free bonus package to help you get more value from the Author's Forge. Make sure you check the description below for the complete bonus details and instructions for claiming them. The 5 vendor bonuses are currently advertised as launch-only additions to the front-end offer. So, what is my final verdict on the Author's Forge? Based on the features and sales materials, this looks like a promising and affordable tool for beginners who want to create English-language Kindle short reads and need help with outlining, drafting, covers, and basic KDP preparation. The 8-story architects are a more interesting approach than another generic AI ebook generator, and the $17 entry price makes the front end reasonably inexpensive to test. However, I would not describe it as a magic button or a guaranteed way to protect your KDP account. You must still edit the books, verify originality, disclose AI-generated content, follow Amazon's policies, and market your catalog. I would also confirm the credit limits before assuming the one-time purchase gives you unlimited book generation. My recommendation is to start with the front end, create one complete test book, inspect the writing and export quality carefully, and only then decide whether any upgrade is necessary. To see the current price, watch the demonstration, and receive my free bonuses, click the link in the description below. This is an affiliate link, which means I may receive a commission if you purchase through it, at no additional cost to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.